home. Who are our immigrants? We're here. Look at our faces. We are members of Congress. We are elected officials. We are hardworking people. Right now, we're looking at more than 1.2 million people who will be sent home. Not just Haitian people, not just Venezuelan people, not just Cuban people. I can continue on with this list and go on about who these people really are. But let me tell you their stories. We have people who have been here for more than 25 years, who have raised their kids here, who have children who are Marines, who are actually Navy SEALs, who serve this country. We have people who are pregnant right now, and overnight they were made illegal, which means we have pregnant women who cannot go to the doctor, who are trying to contemplate how they can deliver their babies at home. We have people who have cancer treatment, who overnight have been told they were illegal after paying taxes in this country and working hard in this country.
I happen to be a Palm Beach County school board member. First things first, I'm not speaking on behalf of the school board nor the school district, but I'm here because of our children, our most precious resource. What's happening right now in the USA is a travesty. We are separating children from their parents. In Palm Beach County, we have been saying that all children that come to our school district will be educated, affirmed, and inspired. What are we educating our children as to the state of the USA with what's happening right now? As the rep said, we have many persons who supposedly migrated here illegally who are doing God's work, helping keep buttressing up this society, buttressing up this country. And now we have shuttled them away to this alligator Alcatraz or wherever they're going to right now. For what? How are we inspiring our children when you see that your parents, your uncles, your grandparents are being shuttled off to parts unknown? For what? They're being gainfully employed, doing what they need to do, paying taxes, being good American citizens. What are we doing right now? So you said 2 minutes.
Water Rising has been so instrumental in this. So come here, look, Ayala.
Hi everyone. My name is Michaela. Michaela Lewis. Okay. Good morning everyone. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Michaela Lewis. And I just want to start off by saying I myself am an immigrant. I am a daughter of Haiti, and my family and I came to this country with hope for safety, opportunity, and the chance to build a better life, not just for ourselves, but for future generations. That's the story of so many immigrants. And we don't come here to take, we come here to build. But too often, instead of welcome, we're met with fear, cruelty, and policies designed to exclude us. And that's why I'm here today in your community to say that we matter, we belong, and we will keep fighting for a just and compassionate system that honors our community. Thank you.
Thank you so much. If they bear with us, if we keep it quiet, perhaps the voices will project better. So our next speaker is Boucher Pierre. Is Boucher real, please? All right. Next speaker is Nefer Rohan. Nefer, please join us.
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like. This is why we're here. This is true democracy in the face of these
Mothers and fathers have been torn apart and displaced by this administration's policies. Our friends and family members are being dehumanized and treated as if they are animals. But I want to remind you, this is not about keeping our community safe. This is about a profit. The GEO group has private prisons and detention centers all over this country, and their headquarters is located right here in Florida. They are estimated to make billions of dollars off of the unjust deportation of our friends and family members. So we stand here today to expose and condemn the 287 agreement, which is a terrorizing alliance between the state and the police force that turns our local police departments into ICE agents.
And it went unaddressed.
She is one of 11 people, at least, that we're aware of who have died in ICE custody. Just this week, we had a Cuban gentleman pass away in ICE custody. We have actually a second one. So I need people to understand what's going on. The narrative, people will want you to believe that they are trying to lock up immigrants who are criminals. And we know that that is not true. These are people who have done everything right, who are doing things the right way, who were legally admitted to this country, some of whom have pending asylum claims. And right now, this administration is playing games with people. People are showing up to their appointments, doing what they're supposed to do, following the law, and they are using the system to manipulate it and then trying to get them out of detention and out of proceedings so that they can deport them. This is not what due process is.
Is now, it will be.
Yeah.
Ever since we were small, so nothing was given us free. We had to work for it. So we're gonna keep on working for it. Today we are here and we'll be coming again. But they have to remember, don't touch the immigrant, you'll get burned. Don't touch the immigrant, you'll get burned. Don't touch. Pamaye immigrant wa boule tande. Pamaye immigrant wa boule. Pamaye immigrant wa boule tande. Pamaye immigrant wa boule. Pamaye immigrant wa boule tande. Pamaye immigrant wa boule. Pamaye immigrant wa boule. Pamaye immigrant.
Things that are affecting us. I have a clear message here today. I am tired of every 12, 18 months fighting for TPS. My message here today is we need a path to clear residency and citizenship for the immigrant people. Yes. Are we on that? Yes. That is my short and clear message. Every so often we're coming back and we're fighting and we're fighting and we're fighting and they're not getting it. We are an asset to the American economy. Republicans are having issues with this as well. This is not only a Democrat thing. I'm here speaking as a nonpartisan event platform. That means we have Democrats here with us, we have Republicans here with us, because a lot of people are having issues with some of these things that are going on. It's affecting us as taxpayers. It's costing a lot of money to allocate those funds into things that they should not be allocated toward. Okay, so one message. We need to fight for a path for residency, for citizenship, so the fight can end and we can stop putting our people to suffer under these harmful conditions. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys continue to fight.
So anybody says they are wrong, they are ready to offer solutions. Yes. That's what it's all about. This is awesome. This is good. But I want to hear solutions. I'm a policymaker. Doesn't matter if I'm a Democrat or I sit on a board that we make policy. And I have not seen one come across the county desk at all. I have not seen one that I can connect with my colleagues and say this is important. But there's one that I do know. The pathway to citizenship has been there for the longest. There's no reason for us not to continue to advocate that and make that. If you solve that issue, you have solved half of our problem. Not all, but halfway there. So I'm asking you to continue to look at policies that we as elected officials can go ahead and advocate for. All right?
Some people have been and are still being starved, terrorized, and abused by foreign interests. Even if you don't have a sense of exploitation specific to the Haitian people, look into the story of your own ancestral home, country. Exploitation and abuse is not a reinvention of the wheel. You will most likely have a similar story to tell yourself. Now in 2025, between the rape and pillage of the land and the people, deportations, paramilitary groups, and hired mercenaries, there will be an increased escalation of an already slow and very present genocide of the Haitian people. Now more than ever, we must be loud, bold, strategic, persistent, and brave. Bravery is not without fear. It simply means that we are intentional about pushing through those fears. I want to recite the poem written by Martin Molière, who was a German pastor. First they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists. I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists.
They only have allies and advocates for is not an option when families are being torn apart, when mothers are going to sleep with tears in their eyes, when fathers have no idea where their children is. We call on our elected leaders and officials to take immediate action because lives are at stake. To end 2870 agreements that have spread fear in our neighborhoods and eroded trust between law enforcement and the very communities they are meant to protect. To restore and expand TPS protection that has been created for moments like this, for people fleeing war, disaster, and humanitarian crisis. We demand the reinstatement of the CHMB program, which was a beacon of hope for people. We demand the end of the travel bans. No one should be banned from this country because of where they were born or how they prayed. And finally,
ahora las injusticias suceden. Cuando los criminales están gobernando, las injusticias suceden. When criminals are in office, injustices happen. So we're standing here against injustice. We're standing here against the criminals that want to imprison the workers upon which shoulders this country was built upon. Los musulmanes, the Muslims are not new here. Muslims helped build this country. They were brought against their will and were slaves hundreds of years ago. So the white immigrants don't want us to hear our voices. Those who are sons of immigrants, pretty soon they forget they're immigrants themselves. You hear me, Marco Rubio? You hear me, De Cruz? No.
We are doing the work in the Asian community in the state of Florida and also in other part of the country as well. And coming here together, I think it's so important that we know injustice really happened not only to one, it's to all. We are standing here to fighting for everybody, and I just want to bring in back a little bit of the history. This Chinese is the 150 years ago have to build the railroad to connecting the East and West Coast, and then so we can have better traveling and better economic growth in this country. But after that one, we still got musculing and pasturing and then in this country. And today, and we are working so hard, and then they come over here. I just have someone also working hard, have a restaurant, and then supporting the family. And one day, walk out his house, he got detained by ICE. And now the family have to quickly to show the business, and the children, they have to think about what they're going to live because they lost their income. They cannot really have their own house to live right now. So we
they are human as well. Healthcare workers from HHA, diplomas, dear guys, diplomas, they have a diploma. CNAs, also landscaping, and lastly, the students. We come here organized, we come here with strategy, and when you refer to it,
Too many of our brothers and sisters has become just that. Let me be clear, no human being is illegal.
Borders may divide land, but they should never divide our dignity, our humanity, and our children's future. We cannot turn a blind eye while parents live in fear of school drop-off, hospital visit, or even a knock at the door. We must demand justice, not just in word, but in policy, in protection, and in practical solutions that restore the soul of our nation. To every immigrant family hearing this, you are not alone. We see you, we love you, and we are fighting with you. I want to
I stand here today before you on behalf of Women Alliance in Broward, a non-profit organization in fighting since 1998. And we are here again fighting for fair immigration. Today, we have an administration who does not know or ignore that Congress exists, and it's ignoring the necessary as well. We are here fighting a colossal fight. It's the Goliath, Samson against Goliath, and we will continue. They count on us to be afraid. They're counting on us to not fight back, but we will fight back. That's the only way we will win. So let me ask you, are you ready to fight? Yes! Are we ready to fight?
By this anti-immigrant policy, we're asking for justice for immigrants. We are asking for respect for TPS designations based on country conditions, who face fear if they're deported. We are asking for justice for the CHNB parole beneficiaries who came here for 2 years. This administration has arbitrarily cut short the time for many of them and for their right to the just status if they're eligible. We are asking to rescind the asylum restrictions. We are asking for fight against the travel ban, against scattering families, and we are speaking against the 287 agreements which are forcing our local law enforcement into the role of basically doing isolation and eroding the trust of the police and our community members. Justice and immigrants just keep giving them everything. Most Americans are compassionate. In fact, polls are now showing that the American people, by majority, does not support this kind of treatment of immigrants. While I was mayor of Broward County, we lauded our immigrants as essential workers. We still need these immigrants to help grow our economy. 5 of the top 10 Fortune 500 companies are run by immigrants. Immigrants are an integral part of our community. I call on all Americans to call on the U.S. Senate, the U.S. Congress to change these positions, especially the Republicans. Republicans need to become compassionate. They need to listen to the people and ensure that we're having justice.
The ongoing conditions continue worsened by widespread gang displacement and lack of basic services, clearly pouring into deporting individuals with such instability would contradict both American values and international human rights standards. I just want to say that Haitians has contributed to the U.S. overall, whether it's for our labor, our intellectual property, and our ability to build society. So, moving forward, we should no longer be okay with enough. We should no longer be okay with just being present, no longer being grateful for just sitting at the table. We are the standard, and we have set the standard for nations ongoing and currently to this day. Thank you.
I'm a proud Black Chile Tiger as well. Right now, our thoughts are here together. We're stunned in disbelief. The struggle is real, but it's real to an end. This will end. We'll work towards that end. We stand together, united with common desire to help all of our brothers and sisters in their moments of need during this period of anxiety. United in purposeful, organized action to ensure that we, in our own way, improve the situation of all of those, all countries, all areas affected by such heightened anxiety, tragic jailing of innocent, good, hardworking people, and destruction of family and disruption of decent lives. We stand with you. Nous campagne avec vous. We stand united. Nous campagne unis. America, we are your current future. Current future. Together, we walk proudly.
Joseph. This is just for the community right now. If you don't know anything about your status or you have questions, please consult with an immigration attorney. Don't listen to what somebody said, any random attorney, somebody who practices immigration. There are options for you, but you need to understand what's going on in your particular case. Don't just listen to what you hear out in the streets. That is number one. Make a plan. If you don't have a plan, if you are picked up, if you are detained, if you are deported, who knows what to do with your children? Who have your finances? Make sure you have a power of attorney. Talk to an attorney to talk about what some of the things you need to do to structure for what's going on in your community. Stay tuned on my social media, Dottie Joseph on Instagram. We're going to be posting some town halls that will go over this in a whole lot more detail than this format, but you are not alone. We have made it through.
What do we do?